And if you want, I have our current class recorded and posted, but if you want one of the old ones that has Jenga in it, I can upload that one too, and you can pick which one you want to do. So I know a few people like doing Jenga, so all right, how's the music today, everybody? Are we okay? We're good? Yeah? All right, let's tap our toes. Oh, fan's going on. It's already warm. All right, heels up, right, left. So today we're going to do a 30-30 workout. So we're going to do 30 seconds of exercise A, 30 seconds of exercise B, and we're going to do 3 rounds. Heels to the front. We're going to do opposite arm reach, palms facing in. So kind of our toy soldiers. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to tap it to the side, and we're going to do opposite arm reach. Just starting to wake up those shoulders a little bit. Just a little tap. 4, 3, 2. All right, toes to the back, and we're going to do a straight arm press back. You can alternate, or I'm doing both. But nice, good squeeze. 4. All right, knees up in front. We're going to reach. 4, 3, 2. All right, side leg lifts, and we're going to do a little tricep press, kind of at an angle. 4, 3, 2. All right, hamstring curls, and we're going to reach and pull. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together, opening up the chest. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to reach to the sky. So just sway, little side bend, arm reach. 4, 3, 2. All right, wood chops right in the center. Bring it up and down. Working on that hip hinge. So this is our close the car door with our backside. Nice and tall. Make sure when we come up, we're not arching back, right? We want to just get a nice good squeeze. 2 diagonals, high right, low left, high right, low left. Now you can keep the feet flat. Make sure that it's our upper torso that's moving. 3, 2, low right, high left, low right, high left, switching sides. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna squat right in the center. So take it down, bring it back up. So feet are hip width apart, a little bit wider, toes pointing forwards or a little bit out. But wherever your toes go, your knees follow. Speed it up, down and up. You can keep it shallow, or you can go a little slower and go a little deeper. 3, 2. All right, forward step and reach right here. Forward step and reach. 4, nice and tall. Shoulders are staying over the hips. All right, add that little bit of a turn. Forward step and turn. So, walk and chew gum at the same time. Your hips, knees, and toes are pointing forwards. Your body rotates. Backward step, open and close. Ribs are tucked. So we're keeping the ribs in line with the spine, making sure we're not arching as we go back. 2. Take the arms up overhead. We're gonna reach. So I or Y. 4, 3, 2. All right, jogging it out or a high knee march, whichever you prefer. 4, 3, jumping jacks, out and in. 4, 3, heel kick jog or hamstring curls. So low impact or high. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, skaters, side, side. So side step, little tap. 4, 3, 2, good. We're gonna march it out. Grab a drink of water. I also want you to circle your wrists and go both directions. All right, so 30-30 workout. So first 2 exercises, 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of rows. You can do push-ups, wall, table, chair, floor. You can do the banded chest press if you would like, putting the band behind you and doing a press. But we have 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of rows in 3, 2, 1. Good. So 30 seconds of push-ups. Again, wall, table, chair is perfectly fine. Knees or toes. Remember that our elbows are lower than our shoulders, and that works whether you are doing banded chest presses or you are doing push-ups. Your elbows should never be directly in line with those shoulders. They should be lower. So make sure we keep them low. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rows. Rows, rows. So take our feet hip width apart, little fold forwards, push the hips back, and your time is on. So just a nice basic row, nothing fancy. So remember, good test. Can you lift those weights by squeezing the shoulder blades together without actually bending those elbows? They may soften a little, but they don't have to bend, and you're still getting a nice good back exercise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, back to our push-ups. We've got 3 rounds. I'm going to grab a band for this one just to demonstrate. Good. Your time is on. So if we're doing that banded chest press, arms can be out, elbows can be out a little, but our shoulders are down away from our ears. You can do push-ups. I have no problem with you doing push-ups, but I know a lot of you have bands and you like using the bands for the chest press. So elbows can be close in a neutral grip, or they can be out just a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So rows. If you have a band, you can do a band pull apart, or you can take the band under the foot and do rows this way. So this is an option for those of you that have bands. Now I cross mine in the front. I make an X, so I secure it around my foot just to make sure that I don't accidentally lift my foot up and have it come loose. I have smacked myself in the back of the leg with a band before, and it does not feel good. I had a very pretty welt for a few days. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Push-ups or banded chest presses, your choice. Dealer's choice. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice, good press. So even if you're doing push-ups, bellies are in, shoulders are away from our ears. You almost think, instead of pushing yourself forwards, I almost think I push the band away and I'm pushing my upper body away from the band. So I'm trying to get my upper body and my hands as far away from each other as I can. That helps you activate the chest muscles instead of just doing your triceps and shoulders. Good. Back to our rows. So if you've got that band, yes, you can do a band pull apart. 3, 2, 1. Good. So this is a second option. It is a little bit different. If you have a band, this is a second option to doing rows. Otherwise, around that foot, under the arch, foot is flat. Nice, good row. Good. About 10 more seconds. So nice, good squeeze of the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and set it down. Grab a quick drink. Moving on to our next pair of exercises. All right, so our second pair, squats and side raises. If you are doing upper body only, instead of squats, you can do those butt cheek squeezes. Always an option. So go ahead, grab weights if you would like. We're gonna do squats for 30, side raises for 30, and 3, 2, and 1. Good, your time is on. So squats. I like doing a little bit of a wider stance and doing a squat like this. You can hold the weight in front of you, nice and tall, whatever's comfortable. You can hold 2 weights to the side of you. We just have 30 seconds of squats, or if you're upper body only today, 30 seconds of squeeze your bums. We're just trying to use those legs and those glutes especially. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side raises, side raises. So light to medium weight. Good, time is on. Option 1, like I am, palms are facing forwards. Option 2, palms are facing down, bringing it out to the side. When I do these, you can see I keep just that little bit of a bend in my elbow and then bring it out to the side. You can always pour the milk, yes, for a little bit of a different move. Shorter lever makes it a little bit easier. But we want to make sure, good, set it down, that we're not accidentally bringing it here or here. Good, squats, and your time is on. So just nice, good squats down and up. They can be shallow. So we just want to make sure that we're not doing a squat and bending over just to get a little deeper. We got to keep that chest lifted. Your feet are flat, but you push through the heels. And your test is you should be able to wiggle your toes a little bit. There should be more pressure on the heel than there is on your big toe. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up. So again, for side raises, palms forward, palms in, or pour the milk. Good, so out and in. So even if I'm doing a longer lever, I don't always do my arms completely straight. There's usually a little bit of a bend in my elbow so that my arms, my hands are a little bit in front of my shoulders. So nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. One more round. Squats or cheek squeezes. And then we've got our side raises. Good, time is on. So down and up. Good, so keeping the chest lifted, belly button in. So this is one where we don't want to let our bum go back really far. We want to keep that little bit of a pelvic tuck, keeping that neutral spine position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. Side raises last time. Now we're moving on to the next round. Good. So side raises. Pick your position. If you're getting a little tired, you're welcome to alternate right then left. But if we are alternating right then left, we're making sure that we're not leaning to the side just to get the arms up there. I know it seems like, oh, I'm getting my arm up there, and we're not. We're just leaning. So we want to get the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. All right. Next round. If you're standing, you're going to do an alternating pulsing lunge. So you're going to take it back. You're going to go down, 2, together, switch. Down, 2, and up. Down, 2, and up. Down, 2, and up. If you are sitting or you're doing upper body only, you're going to take a leg out, hold it, and then set it down again. And my timer just died, you guys. So we're gonna do 10 reps because that's what we're gonna have to do today. So we're gonna take it down. Here's 1. Other side. Here's 2. Good. Take it back. And 3. Oh, now it works. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. And 10. All right, we're gonna do a curl to an overhead press. Bicep curl to overhead press. So core is tight, curl, reach, and bring it back down again. 30 seconds. Your time is on because my timer is now working. It froze up and just said zeros, and it wouldn't let me do anything. So I thought I broke it. I thought it died. I mean, I gotta give it credit. That timer's gotta be at least 10 years old. So I'm giving it props. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bringing it down. All right. Pulsing lunges. If you are upright, if you're down, sitting, you're just going to do nice, good leg extensions. So here we go. We have 30 seconds. You're going to do a little pulse. It's kind of a 1.5 lunge. Down, mini, step together. Down, mini, and together. So you're trying to get a little pulse in there. If you're sitting, you're just gonna take the leg up and do like a little swing, working our quads, yes? You can do one leg or you can do both. 2 and 1, good. All right, curl to press. Curl to press. All right, ribs are tucked, here we go. Now if you wanna make this a little harder, you can stand on one leg or you can stand on a balance beam. If your shoulders are feeling kind of fried already, you can do just bicep curls, and that's okay. You can also alternate right-left, do one arm and then the other. So you keep going, but you got a little rest. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, set it down. All right, pulsing lunges or our sitting down leg extension, yeah? Good, time is on. So down, pulse, and together. Down, pulse, together. So if I turn, I go into a good lunge, and then I think about getting up. So it's like get ready, get set, and then go. But again, we don't want to push those knees forwards, right? We're a carousel horse. We go up and down. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Curl to press, last time. All right, if you were doing a balance beam or a single leg stance like I was, switch sides. Here we go, curl to press. I am doing a neutral grip, curl, and a press, so my palms stay facing each other the entire time. You've got the option, palms up, and rotate out. It just depends on your shoulders and how they feel today. Good, even when we go overhead, we want to keep our shoulders relaxed. We don't want to try to get our arm right next to our ear. Good, bring it down. All right, we're gonna grab a drink. All right, so for this one, we are going to do side leg lift, and then we're going to do some good straight arm press backs. So you have 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1. So 30 seconds. Now what I want you to keep an eye out for is I don't want you using momentum and flinging those legs up there. I want them out, shift your weight, and then out. So it's controlled. Nice and slow. Take your time. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we want to make sure we're not doing 1 and 1. nice and tall, keeping the hips in line with the knees. It's easy to lean, more challenging to stay tall. Good. Straight arm press backs. Straight arm press backs. 3, 2, 1. Good. Straight arm press backs. We're just going to get a nice good reach. Yes, you can alternate right then left. The trick with this one is not to turn and not to try to get those hands. We don't want to get those hands in line with our shoulders. Just a nice reach and a good squeeze. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side leg lifts. If you are having to do a sitting motion today, you can sit in your chair and you can step out and in. Yes, but your time is on. So if you're standing, alternating leg lifts. If you are sitting, you step out, in, in. You can even put pressure on your knees and try to press your knees out into your hands. That's an option as well. I just know I got some people sitting today, so we're good. We still work out, right? Yes, we just do what we can. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Straight arm press backs. Nice, good straight arm press backs. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reach and back in. So this is back of the shoulder, upper tricep, and then it's also a little bit of your lat, so that muscle that wraps around underneath your armpit. Good. So if you need to do one at a time, you sure can, but again, anti-rotation with your torso. So just nice, good squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. All right, side leg lifts. Side leg lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So a lift or even a step out and in. If your balance is really bad today, you can channel your inner ballerina and do a toe point, but we want to get that outside hip, get it a little bit stronger. So toes are pointing forwards. A lot of times we like to turn our toes out with this one. We feel it's easier. We can get higher. I want you leading with the side of your foot. So if you were standing against the wall, your heel would stay glued to the wall. Good. All right, let's do our straight arm press backs. Good, time is on. So a nice, good straight arm press back. Again, position I'm in, so my hips are behind my heels. Yes, you can do one foot in front if that feels better, and you feel like you're in a more stable position. But whatever we pick, we fold it forwards at our hips by rotating the pelvis forward. So we're not bending at our belly button. We're rotating pelvis over the head of your femur. Good, bring it up. I'm gonna go ahead and set it down. All right, grab a quick drink of water. All right, so next round, we're gonna head down to the floor. If you are not going down to the floor, that is okay. We are doing bridges and we are doing skull crushers. So if you want to, you can do chair stands. You can do even a single leg chair stand. You can use your hands to push yourself out of the seat of the chair, and then we're gonna do tricep kickbacks instead of skull crushers, all right? So bridges, skull crushers, 30 seconds each, and then 3 rounds. So bridges, grab a weight, put it in the crease of your hips if you would like. I am going to stick with body weight only today. So we take it all the way down. We can also do just cheek squeezes again if we need to. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Good, 30 seconds. So tuck the tail feathers, keep the tuck as you lift and lower. Or we can squeeze our cheeks. That's another option. I know there's a lot of cheek squeezing, but that's a good thing. We want to strengthen those glute muscles because we need them for standing, for sitting, for walking. That's where our muscles are, biggest muscle in the body. squeeze in those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, skull crushers or tricep kickbacks. I am doing one weight and holding it on the ends. Shoulders away from the ears, elbows remain pointing to the ceiling. And we're just doing an upside down bicep curl if you were on the floor. So elbows are in line with the shoulders. We bring the weight to our forehead if you're using one weight. If you are using two weights, we're bringing the weight to either side of our forehead. So our ribs are tucked, low back is close to the floor. Good, let's bring it up. And we're gonna go back to our bridges or our glute squeezes. 3, 2, 1, good. So we rounded our low back into the floor, we squeezed our glute, and we're keeping that neutral pelvis position as we lift and lower our hips off of the floor. No matter what you're doing, you inhale when you relax or lower, and you exhale on the lift or the squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to our triceps, our tricep kickbacks or our skull crushers. So ribs are tucked. Good, time is on. So weight to either side of the forehead by your ears or right to your forehead. That's why they call these skull crushers, because if you're not careful, you're gonna bump your brain, and we want to avoid doing that. Good, 2 and 1. All right, one more round of our bridges or our skull crushers. 3, 2, 1. Good. So tuck, and we're gonna lift and lower. Good. 12 seconds to go. And then we'll have one more round of those triceps, and then we will go to our last round. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Skull crushers or tricep kickbacks. Good. Time is on. Squeezing the muscle on the back of your arm, because that's the muscle that gets shorter and makes that weight move. Good. All right, let's go ahead and carefully set that down. All right, so we have one more set of exercises, 2 rounds only this time. We are going to do side planks on one side, then we're going to go down for either bird dogs or swimmers, and then we're going to do that again on the other side. If you are upright and sitting in a chair or having to stay standing, instead of doing side planks, I want you to do a side bend. Yes, so you're going to do one side, and then when we do our swimmers, you're going to fold over and you're going to do swimmers looking down at the floor, sitting in your chair, okay? Otherwise, coming down for our side planks. So pick your position in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and bring it up. We're just going to hold it. If you want to add something, you can. You absolutely can. If you want to add a rear arm lift, if you want to add a wave, or if you want to make it a little bit harder today, because we're just doing one round on each side. So we got a little extra going on today. Otherwise, we're just sitting in our chair and doing our side bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, onto our tummies if you were on the floor. If you were sitting in a chair, you're going to fold over and look down at your toes. And we're all going to do a nice good swimmer where our head is tucked and we're just doing like a Y and we're just lifting. If you want to add opposite leg movement, you can, but we're not doing a big lift and lower with our low back. We're just doing a nice good squeeze. Butts are squeezed, bellies are in, head is neutral, and we're just doing an arm lift. And my arm is only getting a few inches off the floor, so don't feel you have to get it way high. Good, let's already go ahead and switch side planks or side bends on the other side. Good, and our time is on. So just nice and tall, pick a nice good position. You can add a little lift, or you can just hold it. Go to the next progression. Good, if we're doing our side bend, you're just staying nice and tall. We're working those side oblique muscles, those lateral flexors and extensors. 3, 2, 1, good. And then again, onto our tummies for our swimmers. So belly button is in, glutes are squeezed, arms are out in a Y, and you are welcome to do just the arm movement, or you can do arm, arm, and then leg, leg. I personally like this one. It's a very small movement, and if you keep your glutes squeezed and your belly button pulled in, you're protecting your low back. But we're working the backs of the arms, and we're working our glutes, some of those little muscles. Good, and we're just gonna go ahead and rest here. If you're on the floor, you can rest your chin on your hands or on your upturned fists. We're just gonna do a little stretch. All right, good. So we're gonna sit back into a child's pose. So child's pose, if you are sitting in a chair, you're gonna put your hands on your thighs and you're just going to fold forwards. So you're doing kind of the same thing that we are, it's just a little different. So just sitting back into that child's pose. Good, all right, we're gonna take the right hand and we're going to thread the needle, palm up, and we're going to look to the left. So right hand threads the needle under the left arm. If you're sitting in a chair, it's the same thing. You just do a little turn, like you're trying to listen to what your knee has to say. Good, and we're gonna bring it up and we're gonna do the other side. So now left hand, palm up, we thread the needle, and we wanna listen to what the floor has to say, or if you're sitting, we wanna listen to what your knee has to say. Good, and we're gonna come up, and we're going to go ahead and come to a seated position. If you are on the floor, feet together, open the knees. If you are sitting, you're just gonna open the knees out into a very wide position and gently press on your knees. Otherwise, we're gonna sit. We're working on stretching that inner thigh. If you would like to add a fold forwards, you can, but we fold forwards from our pelvis, not from our belly. So we don't want to round, we want to stay tall. And if you already feel a stretch sitting up, you don't have to do the forward fold. And I don't know about anybody else, but like everything down in my hips is just popping today. All right, good. We're gonna take that right leg out. Knee is up, toe is up, nice and tall, little turn, and we're gonna reach. So just a little hamstring stretch today. Good, now if you're on the floor, you're gonna cross the foot, you're gonna hug it, and you're gonna turn. If you are sitting, you're just gonna squeeze those knees together and do a turn. Good, release, and we're gonna switch sides, doing hamstring stretch on the other side. So knee is pretty straight, toes are pulled up, and we're just gonna reach. So when you sit, I just sit towards the front of the chair and I just have my heel extended out in front of me, best I can. All right, good, bring it up. If you're on the floor, we're gonna cross, we're gonna hug, and we have the option to turn. If you are sitting, you're just going to sit and do your turn as well. So we want to keep that lower body, hips pointing forward so that the upper spine does the rotating. So this is similar to when we do our open book and we lock in those hips. Good, bring it to the center, and we're just going to circle one ankle and then go the other direction. Good, and let's switch. So just nice good circle and other direction. Good, and then we're just gonna sit cross-legged, hand on the floor or on the seat of the chair, and just a little side bend today. So try to open that shoulder back a little bit when you do our side bend. A lot of times we turn and we want to stay tall. Good, let's do the other side. So hand on the floor or the seat of the chair. Nice good side bend. Go ahead and bring it up, shoulders down, ribs are tucked, and we're just gonna open, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So, interesting little factoid. When the muscles on one side of your body, so the back muscles are tense, the muscles in front have to relax in order for your arms or that body to move appropriately. So if you squeeze those muscles back, it helps relax the muscles in front. Good, so now we're gonna take our hands and we're going to squeeze the muscles in front to help relax the muscles in back. Good, we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Good, relax the shoulders, ear to shoulder, opposite arm. We're gonna reach diagonally towards the floor, and from the shoulder, we're gonna rotate to turn our bicep and palm up, and then we're gonna rotate to take the bicep and the palm down. So the movement comes from the shoulder, not from your forearm. Good, one more time. Rotate up, and then down. Good. All right, let's switch sides, ear to shoulder, fingers reach, rotate palm up, and then palm down. Up, and down. Good, one more time. Up, and down. Good, bring the head up, look to the right, and then look to the left. Good, bring it in the center, big breath in and out. One more time. All right, all done. Woohoo!